Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne. Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne. Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. You already know. Reclaim Your Throne. All right, guys. So we are going to talk about this academic situation. And he is going back and forth with a female quote unquote streamer. We all know, the reality of these fake ass female streamers. But he's going back and forth with this female streamer called Summyah. And he's calling her an escort. He's completely calling her out. He is on her ass, right? He is not holding back at all. And it's actually pretty interesting. So I just wanted to break this down. I wanted to, kind of give a little context to how these female streamers work, how they actually end up getting into, entertainment, and why, their ascension is inauthentic. Their ascension is essentially null and void in many cases. They're not putting in work. They're not grinding on YouTube for 10 years like your boy. What happens is they fuck somebody famous, right? They fuck a famous guy and they come up. And that is exactly what we're seeing now with a lot of modern women. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and break this thing down. We've got Summyah with a video. We got Summyah with a video actually giving her response to DJ Akademiks. And then we've also got the stream where Akademiks called her out, called her an escort, all that kind of stuff. So I want to break that thing down. And we have Summyah's YouTube channel as well. She's got 16.6 K on YouTube. So, I mean, she's not popping. But Summyah, for a little backstory on her, she actually got famous for dating No Cap, the rapper No Cap from, I believe, Mobile, Alabama. So here's her Instagram, as we can see. Very much I mean, I'm not going to say it's too bad. I've seen worse. I've seen worse Instagrams. And people are getting her in her comments and really laying it on her. As you can see, this brother right here says Trippie Redd's escort. She said, I'm exactly who I think I am. Nigga said Trippie Redd's escort. That's hilarious. And, you know, do I think that she is a quote unquote escort? Not in the traditional sense, because the reality is escorts know what the fuck they doing. All right. Escorts know what they doing. They know how to get that bag. They are very business savvy. They are willing to negotiate pay. They are willing to, you know, stand up for themselves. And I don't think Summyah has been put in the position just yet to say, oh, she's an escort, right? And there are some points that DJ Akademiks makes as well, saying, hey, you don't have to actually have sex to be an escort. I don't think that she is necessarily a sex worker. I think more so she is a clout chaser who is using sex and relationships to ascend her social media career. Now, whether you want to call that a escort, you know, that's up to you. In my view of the traditional sense of escorting, it's pay for play. It's direct payment or gifts for a service, or even, you know, just companionship. So he could be right in the sense that she is going for companionship, but I would say more she's an IG thought slash, I would say more she's an IG thought slash video vixen, because I believe she actually showed up in Trippie Redd's video. I don't know if they published it yet. As you can see, she's sitting in a Corvette. So she's more of a groupie. You know what I'm saying? She's more of a clout chaser. She's more of a, you know, if she was dealing with athletes, we'd call her a cleat chaser. For a rapper, I'd say, you know, she's chasing the charts, right? She's chasing the charts. She's chasing the guys who are, I mean, I wouldn't say Trippie Redd's at the top of the charts, but, you know, as far as social media goes, he's a pretty relevant guy. You know, just kind of going through her Instagram, you know, you don't see anything that she actually does. It's not like she's selling a service or anything like that directly. She does have the link tree. Now, if we do see an OnlyFans in this link tree, then I will stand corrected. But she's got the YouTube, which we've opened up, Life with Maya. And she is going hard on Akademiks within the past couple of days. And it looks like she is saying that she's going to pursue legal action against him. Instagram, TikTok. Let's see what she is on TikTok. 637,000 on TikTok. Matter of fact, I should go live on TikTok just for the hell of it right now. But yeah, she's got 630,000 on TikTok. Let me just make this little TikTok thing real quick. Okay. We're going to ask, is Summyah really an escort on TikTok? Just get that done. I want to see if okay. So yeah, we're going to be asking, is Summyah really an escort on TikTok? But so she's pretty lit on TikTok. X, let's see, I'm going to her X. 39,000 on X. I don't see anything where she's actually selling anything. And obviously, if she's an escort, she would have to, find some way to receive payment. Most likely would be, private messages, transferring payment, whatever. Going to her website, Depop. She's on Depop. I don't know what this is. I guess it's a way that she can sell, t-shirts or something. These are the only product placements that I actually see her selling. Now, could she be making good money off of this? I don't see it. I don't see it. Okay. I don't see her really making good money off of, it looks like almost thrift store clothing. It looks like almost thrift store clothing. So she's selling individual, what looks to be thrifted clothing. I don't think this isn't her own brand. She's finding this and then just upselling it. And she's using her platform to do so. So, I don't really think she's just making crazy money off of selling these clothes. I genuinely don't. And as you can see, these are all individual items. It's not like she's selling 100 units of these red high heels. No, she has one, and then somebody buys it from her, and hopefully it's in their size. So she has this Depop, that she is potentially making money from. So I mean, she could be making money from ad revenue on YouTube. But I doubt it, because she only has 134 videos. And, she did go bowling with Trippie Redd. She did play basketball with him. She's been in streams with DDG, apparently. She started streaming a year ago. I mean, it does. What I will say, though, it does look like she has been posting semi-consistently for a year. Looks like she started posting a year ago. And she had a series of videos that she posted. And then she's probably posting once or twice a month since then. So definitely not a hard worker, I would say. Definitely not a hard worker. It's not like she's like working super hard. And obviously her dating No Cap elevated her. She realized that. And then that's the moment where she, boom, makes her social media profiles and makes YouTube profile, which is more monetizable. And I think that's kind of where she's been gaining the financial traction there. But is it off base that she has, kind of been flued out, been smashed down by industry dudes? Is it off base? I don't think so. And we're going to get into this here. Akademiks did a 17-minute segment on it, apparently. So what we're going to do is we're going to listen to what Akademiks has to say about this Summyah situation. And he's telling her to get the bag. He's telling her to get the bag. And, you know, I actually discussed the escorting topic with Kevin Samuels, the late, great Kevin Samuels, when he was still with us. And I discussed it in totality. I debated him on it. And we talked about, hey, is you know, buying an escort really worth it? What can it do for you? Is this a substitute for not having game? Is this something that you should, you know, forego until you learn game? All this kind of stuff. We delved into those discussions. And, you know, I think me and Kevin Samuels actually had a good discussion there. And, you know, something that he didn't typically do was bring men on, but he brought me on. We discussed it. And, you know, I believe we left that discussion with some mutual respect. And I'd love to break that down in the future again, just to kind of go back over it, because I've learned a lot more about the game, the escort game, and all that kind of stuff since he's passed. So RIP Kevin Samuels. As a matter of fact, I'll even dedicate this stream to the Godfather, because of his impact and in his take and his perspective on this conversation of escorting here. So we're going to listen to DJ Akademiks kind of break this down, and let's see what he's got to talk about.
Let me see.
Let's speed it up.
This is funny as hell. Yo, chat, I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Oh, okay. So this is the same girl who I did the reaction video earlier this week, where she said, "Oh yeah, my man has to make 100,000 a month." Da, 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 da. Her and her friend said that. So that's just a little context for you.
Yo, hypergamy, and I hate to use these words because these are red pill words. It's such a real thing.
Okay, so he starts off by saying hypergamy, and I hate to use these terms. It's a red pill word. Act. Embrace the red pill, brother. Embrace the red pill. Go ahead and do it. There's no shame in it. You shouldn't be afraid of it. Embrace the red pill. It ain't gonna bite you. It's actually gonna save you. But I hate when I hate when guys try and distance themselves from the red pill, when the red pill has taught you everything you know about women. And if it hasn't taught you everything that you know about women, then you've had life experiences that confirm the teachings of the red pill. So when guys distance themselves from the red pill, mediocre tutorials and reviews, distance themselves from the red pill, Andrew Tate distanced himself from the red pill, you know, all these guys who rode the coattails or the curtails of the red pill and then want to distance themselves from the red pill, in my opinion, is inauthentic. And these are content creators who, you know, I enjoy their content in many cases. Shout out to Colin in the TikTok live. Shout out to Victor in TikTok live. If y'all guys want to get a little bit more interactive, come to the YouTube, hashtag Reclaim Your Throne. But I hate when guys try and distance themselves from the red pill, because the red pill is what the talking points, the teachings, the praxology, as Rollo Tomasi would say, is what actually puts you on game to female nature. Nobody was talking about female nature. Nobody was talking about 304s. Nobody was talking about, you know, red flags in women. Nobody was talking about Dubai until the red pill came in and blew everything up. We exposed Dubai. The red pill single-handedly, as a collective, as a unit, as an ideology or praxology, exposed Dubai. We were the first ones on the mountaintop saying, hey, guys, listen up. If your bitch went to Dubai, she got shitted on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. She's taking all these videos and pictures on a yacht? Dude, you're cuffing a human porter potty. We exposed this back in the day when IG models were doing it back then for $75,000. Now the price done dropped, $30,000, $13,000. I done seen hoes go to Dubai and get shitted on for $7,500. All expenses paid, but still they leave with $7,500. So the price of Dubai has significantly decreased. Why? Because the red pill exposed it, we shamed it, and now we made it so that if somebody steps in Dubai, we looking at them different. If a woman steps in Dubai, we're looking at her strange. So most of the women who go to Dubai now are going as a couple with a man, or they're going alone and eating the criticism of Dubai. Okay? So the red pill exposed that. The red pill exposed that. All right? The red pill exposed the idea of hypergamy. The red pill exposed the idea of monkey branching. The red pill exposed spinning plates. The red pill, expounded upon sexual access and sexual variety is essential to a man's mental health. The red pill created terms like high value men. The red pill made it so that people could identify what is a woman with sexual marketplace value. These are all things that the red pill created. These are all things that the red pill actually was responsible for pushing in the normie lexicon. That's a fact.
With all due respect, like y'all see these women on my screen. They're I believe they're of age, right? Gotta make sure. I know this one's called Summyah. Summyah age. Oh, she's 19? Yeah, okay. What's the other one's name? The other one's name is Aaliyah Marie. Okay. I just want to verify their age before I say anything about them. 24. Okay. So we have one that's 19, right? It seems. Is she 19? And the other one's 24. Okay. I got to be honest with you. Both of these ladies, they're legal. They're attractive. But in reality, and no disrespect to them, I'm not the best looker. Clearly, I'm a guy, but who cares? Nobody cares about guys' looks, I think.
The disclaimers act. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. And here's the thing. When you are a high value man, you don't have to do the disclaimers. I'm not the best looking guy, but dude, cut the self-deprecating game out. Men need to cut the self-deprecating game out. I'm so sick of seeing men downplay themselves, appearance, success, whatever. Stand on that shit, nigga. You big ack. You big ack. Stand up on your soapbox and beat your chest, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to, as far as how you look, here's a reality. I mean, you're not an ugly nigga in the face, pause. You're not just like irredeemable, but, you need to get in shape. You're out of shape. You're chunky. That is what it is. It's possible for you to get in shape. I know he loves the Henny. I know he loves drinking, so that's probably not going to happen. But you do have the potential to looks max. Okay? You do have the potential to looks max. So shout out to Clavicular for that one, because he took looks maxing to the next level. I think another guy who took looks maxing to the next level is FedEx Fearless. He's a guy who did that as well. Steph is Cold, another guy who took looks maxing to the next level. All these guys have set the foundation. All these guys have set the foundation. And guess what I'm doing? I'm thug maxing. Okay? We thug maxing over here. We got the bedazzled bandana. We got the Gucci hat. We got the wife beater. We got the chest tattoos. We thug maxing. Why? Because we know different levels of maxing out your appearance to different genres can improve your success with certain women. So that's what we're doing over here. All right? So that's what we're doing over here. And I don't want to see men who have made something of themselves, who have created a legacy already. I mean, Akademiks could, God forbid, but he could pass away tomorrow and his legacy is cemented in hip hop history. So don't downplay yourself. I don't care if you're the ugliest nigga on planet Earth. What you've built as a man stands and it sustains the test of time.
These girls are like 7.5, respectfully. You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
yes, and that is true. These girls are, I mean, they're not super sexy. They're not, freaking beauty queens. They are what we would call light-skinned mids. Okay, they're 7.5s, like he said. I mean, it's not like they just they're super voluptuous or, their face is just like, die hard gorgeous. They're 7.5, strong 7.5s, I would say. They are beautiful women, but it's not like they're just like the baddest bitch online. But because of who she dated, she is able to transition her access to rich niggas and monetize it in a greater way.
had their hair laid right, but like these girls are kind of like, they're a good look,
Regular.
they're attractive, but like we're not talking about drop dead gorgeous, right? And I only bring this up because this is the modern day thinking of women who are indoctrinated in this cycle of Instagram, right? Like, again, no disrespect to them, I don't think they look ugly at all, but because they have some type of notoriety, because they're streaming, a lot of men probably hit them up. The guys that they probably filter out are the rich, successful checkmark guys. So if you don't know, this girl, like the thing about her is she's like no cap's ex or current girlfriend or something. Her, I don't know. But usually what happens is like most of these girls have fake friends. So like when one dates a celebrity rapper, she befriends another girl that dates other celebrity rappers. So I'm pretty sure she probably dates other celebrities. I'm not trying to diss them by saying they're like 7.5. I'm just trying to say, like, they're not ugly, clearly, but like this isn't the best looking women on earth. However, when you hear them talk about the guys that they want, and I only mention like and rate their looks because if you walk around America or you walk around any city, yeah, there's a rarity to 7.5, but it's a 7.5. About 30% of women, right? 30% of women in your town looks like her or looks better than her. Both of these girls. This is a fact. Now, for what that is, and by the way, most of these women, that's all they have to bring to the table. Just some looks. They look good. Got maybe a little fat ass. And the other thing too, which, I've also learned this. Because, I went on like a little dating arc. When I would try to link with like a regular, like, they said, don't meet with just regular girl, bro. She's like she just don't even understand the game. These chicks, they fucking the first night, they suck dick like it's going out of style. They're freaky as fuck. That's one thing I'll tell you about industry chicks. You're definitely fucking. They suck dick like it is a professional job. I ain't gonna lie. Industry chicks are way freakier than a regular chick. You meet a regular chick, she ain't on it like that. Promise you. These chicks, it's a reason why they're getting all the popping niggas. I'm telling you. They're freaky like it's crazy, nigga. They all do threesomes. They're all bisexual. They're all freaked out. I'm not talking about these women. I'm just telling you in general, because I've been starting to realize, because I don't like, I don't know if I've told you guys this before. I don't like women in the industry because I don't like women who I could say my peer fucked.
And I love that perspective. I wish a lot more men would take this perspective, but they don't for some reason. A lot of these guys like passing around the same hoes. Here's the thing, bro. Stop dating the same bitches, bro. Stop, when a bitch get through the industry, why are y'all picking up sloppy sex? You'll see a rapper date a bitch, then an NBA player date a bitch, then like, bruh, that shit is ridiculous. You could have a no-name bitch. You don't have to give her the clout. If you want to, you can, but you don't have to give her the clout. You don't have to give her the exposure. You don't have to bring her on stream. You don't have to do none of that. But because a lot of y'all are, I don't know, it's just I think it's a fucking sickness, but it's weird that you guys are chasing after the same hoes. It's counterproductive.
It's not my thing. Like, I'm not turned on by that. If no cap fucked you, I'm good. And it's not that she's ugly. It's just that, we could be friends. We could do anything. But, not that she would want me, just to let you know. But I'm just saying, I'm not the normal rapper who's attracted to another woman that my man's dick went in. Or not even my man's, but a coworker. And I look at these rappers like coworkers, right? But that is the case in the rap industry, right? But the point what I'm trying to say is that these women, like, their rarity is 30%. If you hear them talk, they mention a 0.01% rarity guy. Listen to this shit, chat.
Speaking from experience, because that's normal for me. So if it's normal for you, then that's not my problem.
Here we go. No, you gotta hear the full clip. Here we go.
I'm speaking from experience because that's normal for me. So if it's normal for you, then that's not my problem. That's your problem. So if y'all don't like
if she want a nigga that makes 60K to 100K a month, let her say what she say.
That's for me, not for you.
That's for her to like.
So she comes out, she says she needs a man to make at least 60 to 100K per month. Really, they were angling towards the 100K per month thing, which if you don't know what that is, that would be.
And, you know, again, let's ask Grok, what percentage of men make 60 to 100,000 per month? What percentage of men make 60 to 100K per month in the US? All right, so let's ask Grok. So according to Grok, it's the top 1%. Only about 0.9% of workers earn 500,000 per year.
At least $1.2 million a year. I could just put this in a calculator. How many men make 1.2 million a year in the US? And it says, look, just look at this. Roughly about 800,000 total taxpayers make over $1 million. Now, this is men and women. Okay, not just men. There's 400 million people in the United States. 400 million. There's 800,000 people that make over $1 million per year, which means 1 out of 400. So the rarity of a guy making $1 million per year is even less than 1 out of 400, because that includes women as well. So it's probably 1 out of 800 if we were saying it's 50-50. So cut it in half. So 1 out of 400 cut it in half is 1 out of 800. Then you probably have to cut it in another half because most of those men are married or they're old or whatever.
Yeah, and that's 0.1% of men in the US are making that amount of money. And like he's saying, you know, filtering out age, filtering out race, filtering out relationship status, all these factors play into you know, how much money these guys make and their availability and their eligibility to be a bachelor on the main stage, which is the sexual marketplace.
So it's pretty much like 1 out of 1,600. You get what I'm saying? Like, again, you know, if anybody needed the math, I think you guys know the math, right? Look, 800,000 people pay that. To do the quick math, how many people are in the United States? It's not 400 yet. It's 348. Okay, so one out of 350. Then you double that or minus it by 2 again, or not minus. You divide it by 2 again because you imagine it's a 1-to-1 ratio, which is not.
All right, let's just fast forward because we got the numbers down.
While their rarity is 1 out of 5. They want a guy who's 1 out of 750. Tells you all you need to know, right? Anyway, I'll let you guys listen to Delusion a little bit. There's no need to give context. They're young girls, and you know, they're gonna also realize, you know, women who say this while they're this young, they don't realize that the men who are speaking to them, like, they probably still equate getting fucked as men interested to get you wifed. Like, I've heard about this woman so many times that No Cap has never acknowledged her as his girlfriend. He actually said the most demonic shit I've heard in a while. He said, be loyal. He said, No Cap, be loyal to the game. Now, he told her that.
Yeah, and this actually happened. You know, No Cap, she was dating No Cap, quote unquote dating, which a lot of times, you know, women will say, I'm dating this guy. No, you're getting fucked by that guy. I mean, he's not claiming you. He's not, you know, making you his wife. And she's even calling it the no cap situation. She's not even saying, oh, when I did in no cap, when we were boyfriend and girlfriend, when we were an item. So Summyah actually got approached by Floyd Money Mayweather. Okay. Summyah actually got approached by Floyd Money Mayweather. And guess what happened? I guess she was talking to No Cap during this time, and she didn't, directly give him her digits, but it looked like she did slow down and maybe talk to one of his personnel guys. So it just goes to show that modern women are getting hit on by all types of guys. All right. And they essentially, quote unquote, have their pick of the litter, if you want to say that. And she got approached by Floyd Mayweather, which I want to find that video. That's why I'm kind of stumbling over my words, because I'm searching for the video. Okay, so she did get approached while she was on live, and No Cap responded after seeing the video and told her to, instead of being loyal to him, be loyal to the game. So let's kind of see how that happened, how her and her friend got approached by Floyd Mayweather's, personnel guy, who say, all these celebrities, they never approach women. They don't DM women directly. They have their guy DM or contact them and then see if they're interested in the guy. And then they come around and set up the date.
That's movie.
So she kind of breaking her neck. She breaking her neck, looking for these dudes. I ain't gonna cap.
Wait, because as soon as you say something. Is that really?
And she is very mid, especially when you see the IRL stream. Lord have mercy. I mean, I'm not saying she's ugly, but the lashes look ridiculous. And remove those lashes, remove the makeup, and what do we have here? An adjustable 6. An adjustable 6.
Yeah. That's obviously, yeah. That is. Actually, talk about. Actually, let's not be on. But no. That's my homegirl dude. So. Actually, text her. They gonna be like, every time you see somebody. I swear to God, it'd be on accident.
So she's walking in Walmart. This isn't the clip where she got approached. I don't know where that shit is, but we'll get back to it. I just want to break down some more of what Akademiks said, and then we'll get into
I'm not leaving right now.
him and Summyah's heated argument. We'll find the Mayweather video though. Once I find it, I'll show you guys. Let's keep going.
That be loyal to the game, not me. Be loyal to the game, not me. This is after she turned down Floyd Mayweather Jr. and some people are saying, "Oh, she's a good girl." Clearly, he knew something we didn't know, because he's saying, "Whoa, hold on now. Be loyal to the game, not me." Well, listen to this delusion.
Speaking from experience, because that's normal for me. So if it's normal for you, then that's not my problem. That's your problem. So if y'all don't like
If
what
she
I
want a
said,
nigga that makes 60K to 100K a month, let her say what she say.
that's for me, not for you.
That's for her to like.
I'm not dating
mad
now.
because somebody else got a standard. Like any other famous person.
That's your standard, is my standard. I'm speaking from experience, because that's normal for me. So if it's normal for you, then that's
How much a man
So she says she's speaking from experience. That's normal for her. Yeah, I highly doubt it. I highly doubt that that's quote unquote normal for her. Baby, if that was normal for you, you would have locked one of them niggas down already. Women who are running across men who are that rich, and making that much money, they're trying to get those men to commit to them. So if you can't get a man like that to commit to you, then you're absolutely not worth that. But we do have, here's a clip that I reviewed earlier this week. So we'll get back to that. We do have the the Floyd Mayweather approach video. So let's watch this really quickly.
Thank you. Oh, what is Floyd? Huh? It is Floyd Mayweather. Where's Floyd? Huh? I thought they were tripping. They said, is that Floyd Mayweather in the back?
Oh my god.
Huh? That's somebody you should ask to be in your stream. Not gonna lie.
So her friend said, that's somebody you should ask to be in your stream. Not gonna lie. So her friend is already pushing her to talk to Floyd. And in the neighborhood talk comment section, you see these women are basically, you know, doing the age gap argument. Okay.
Oh, I low-key want to, but like it's a hell of people. I'm scared.
I think he be doing shit.
So she said she low-key wants to. So here's the thing. People are saying, oh no, she stood 10 toes. She rejected Floyd when he came to talk to her, or when he sent the man to go talk to her. No, the fuck she didn't. She says she low-key wants him to be on the stream. But then when the guy actually approached, because it wasn't Floyd, if it was actually Floyd who approached, she definitely would have folded. But because Floyd sent his mans and them to go pick her up, she tried to make it seem like she wasn't going. Let's watch.
Like that though.
Man, no, I'm too shy.
Nigga, it's Floyd Mayweather. He's not gonna fucking knock you out. Huh?
So you hear the whispers. Can't even tell what the nigga's saying.
Oh, I have a boyfriend.
So she says she has a boyfriend. Apparently, no cap. This is no cap. But we know, look at the pink hair girl. She's like, bitch, are you dumb? Floyd got way more money than no cap. The pink hair bitch is trying to get Summyah to go ahead and get the digits, or somebody's trying to go ahead and get the digits.
So what?
He says, so what? Look, they moved the camera. And she's entertaining the fuck out of this shit. So for all the people who said, oh, she didn't fold, she stayed. No, she did fold. She moved the camera. She said, say what? She's like conversating with the guy. If she was truly loyal, she would have said, nah, I got a boyfriend, and then moved on. Got in the car, moved on. Damn near wouldn't even turn around for it.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'm not interested.
This is your friend.
So she said, that's okay. I'm not interested. But you see in the reflection of the car, it almost looks like she's giving him her phone to put a number down in there.
Shit. Okay.
Look at the reflection of the car. I don't know if you guys can see it, but she clearly handed him something.
What's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
My name is Maya, but I have a boyfriend.
What's your name again?
Maya. Yeah.
So look, now she's removing the friend from the screen. Something's going on here.
Thank you.
Look how she's holding the camera. And look, he's on his phone walking back because he got the digits.
Oh, man. I hope that doesn't get clipped. That's
And you look how sneaky they're trying to be. Oh, man, we didn't get it. Cap. Cap. See, a lot of guys don't really understand how women really work. They'll act like they rejected somebody. Have you ever been with a girl and then she's like, oh my God, this dude is so ugly. He tried to talk to me. Next thing you know, she fucked the nigga. Like, bitch, I thought you said he was ugly. That's exactly what just happened in that clip.
Gotta make sure you take them serious. How much a month? Over 6 figures a month.
I was just about to say, yeah, she's high maintenance, y'all. So I'll do over 6 figures
Hella mids talking about some 6 figures a month. Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
a month. I took a shot at that.
How much a man gotta make?
Now, again, keep in mind these girls are like under 25. They have a little bit of following on social media. Guys are flying them out left and right. Chat, let me tell you this. So let me tell you this. Listen to the guy who's almost making 7 figures a month, right? Just listen to me. Don't listen to them. Listen to me. These girls, when they're popping this type of shit, the guys who got the money fly them out. Maybe they think a bag is cool. I ain't buying no bitch no bag, but whatever. Like they're hypnotized by money. You fuck them for a week and you send them back. And they sit there, post a bunch of pictures of places you've been, shit you live in,
exactly,
cars you drive.
Exactly. And it's like they're not getting money themselves. Maybe the guy's breaking them off some change, but most likely they're exchanging gifts. These hoes aren't seeing $60,000, $100,000 a month. They're not seeing that. The guy's telling them, oh, yeah, this is how much I make, and they're believing him. Not saying that the guy doesn't make that, but they're not having any type of, they're not reaping any direct benefit except the experience of being with that man. They're not getting no investment in their 401k. They're not getting no down payment on a house. They're not getting vehicles. They might get a bag or two, but the guy is spending the bare minimum on hoes like this.
To get back on the track and wait for the other millionaire to fly them out. Like, it's kind of a sad life. I don't know how they make it look so lit. They make it look so lit. Like, yeah, you got to make this amount of money. Chat, these are the women you do not take serious. Like right. Come on. Like, a woman that gives the criteria of how much you need to make, you don't take serious, period, right? So, like, these type of women, this is what I call them enterprise and budget, okay? I call them Avis, the rent-a-cars, right? Like, if they're mentioning this, there's always going to be a guy that makes some money. You show them this, you show them that. If you're really thirsty, I guess you're going to send them some money. But, like, most of them, they're going off the fact that they see, oh, Maybach? You want to be in the Maybach? My Maybach can't get you. Yo, these chicks, they'll pop out. They'll see the Maybach. They'll be like, are we going to go to drive in it? No. Just look at it. Fuck out of here, man. But this is all it takes for these chicks. You know what I mean? So, in reality, you know, they make it seem like that. But you have to realize, if they were really getting the proceeds of, all right, so you're with the guy that makes 6 figures a month. If you're with the guy that makes 6 figures a month, how the hell you broke? I'm not saying they're broke, but like usually the women who are saying this shit got nothing going on. They don't have multiple houses, right, cars. They don't have nothing. They're usually living from dick to dick.
Exactly.
So I kind of only say that to kind of encourage you, you know, gentlemen in the chat who hear this.
So he's right about this. And, you know, would I call them escorts? Not necessarily. I call them serial daters. Serial daters. And, you know, I think the escort thing, there has to be an implied exchange of goods or funds in order to label her a complete escort, and there has to be that implication up front. So and it could come in the back end and once he flies her out, but they pretty much know why they're going out there. Somebody fucked the nigga. When she's saying I didn't fuck Trippie Redd, I didn't fuck Trippie, one of y'all did, because he's not flying all y'all out there just to play patty cake. You know what I'm saying?
Because dating is scuffed these days. You have a bunch of 7s and 8s telling you they need millionaires.
Right.
Just because on Instagram, a bunch of niggas DM them and they confuse attention for actual partnership, you know, on perspectives. You know, like put it like this. Shorty here. Let's think about it. So Shorty here, she's No Cap's girlfriend. He's never claimed her ever. Now we're seeing her with Trippie Redd. Look, he stopped claiming her. She's now with Trippie Redd. Which, by the way, people were like, "Yo, this is crazy. You turned down Floyd Mayweather for Trippie Redd is wild. This is insane."
Right.
So apparently she was caught on vacation. This is her. I don't know how internet in Texas figured this out. This is her laying on Trippie Redd in the background. You know, Trippie Redd puts her on a private jet. You know, she's feeling, you know, like she's a chick.
Wow. So I didn't see that she was actually laying on a nigga. Oh, yeah, he definitely hit then.
So this is her friend, you know. So Trippie puts her and her friends on the private jet. They're all flexing, this and third. You know, it's kind of like a sad life a bit, chat. Like, yeah, Trippie may have paid 60, 70,000 for the jet, but this isn't.
It's absolutely retarded. Never do this, guys. Never be these simp rappers paying that much for a bitch that you're not guaranteed to fuck, even though I believe that he did smash. But still.
Experience that just goes, that comes and goes. You're taking pictures of you being on this jet. You got none of that money. And Trippy's up so much money. He's like, yo, I just want to fuck this girl because she's popping online. She's famous. All right, cool. I'm gonna just fuck her. You have the friends on here. They're acting like there's some big shit now. Look, you know how girls post. They post everything but the man paying for the trip.
Right.
Right? Like, you have to find out is this nigga by looking at the back of his head. By the way, it's devious. Whoever who found out that this was Trippy based on the back of his head is crazy. You get what I'm saying?
And clearly they didn't want people to know that they were with Trippy Red. And that's why you have the secrecy. That's why you have them hiding his face. Because they didn't want people to know that was Trippy Red who was in the video. And it's very apparent by the way that they were being so selective in who they're putting on camera.
Trippy paid for all this. He gets the fuck, piping her out. I don't know what she gets out of it. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, you can't hate the players. Hate the game. So, that's it. I guess, where they go? To Turks? Is this Turks? Yeah, they're opposing. Trippy brings them out of the country. It's like the easiest way to fuck a chick, man. Put her ass on a trip.
That is true.
bring a chick on a trip. Don't you see these bitches posting these dumb shit? Just book a trip for us. What type of stupid shit is this, man? But anyway, you know, it is what it is. You can't knock it. So again, I only bring this up to show you how unrealistic some parts of dating are getting. If you have a girlfriend and maybe you watch me with your girlfriend, cherish her. I promise you. The type of women that men most likely would like to wife up, they're dwindling fast and they're becoming a scarcity. So if you got a girl. And yeah, she might be annoying sometimes. Maybe you got a couple pet peeves, but the major things she knocks out the park. She's not a whore. She's submissive, docile, and feminine. And she's not one of these chicks that is basically an escort. Because when you hear a girl tell you about what type of money you need to make to date them, they're basically saying, like, these girls, it's baked in a cake. You're gonna fuck them. You just gotta like flex a lot to fuck them. Oh, this is her and Trippy in the studio. So I guess she did a stream with them at the Miami mansion. Okay, all right. Hey, good for them. Good for.
All right, so there is a heated argument that Akademiks got into with Summyah that I want to play. But here's the thing. I can't even tell when the argument starts on his stream. Let's see. Akademiks and Summyah got into a heated argument on stream after he called her out. So yeah, let's see where this begins. All right. Let's see. I can't tell. Well, anyways, let's just get into this really quickly. This might be the actual argument, but I think it's kind of him breaking the stream down more.
When women put out an idea that they have these unrealistic expectations of men is because they're into escorting culture. You and your homegirls are into escorting culture. Did you escort recently for Trippy Red? I'm here to hopefully have a conversation that we can make a conclusion.
No. Why is that even coming out your mouth? It's 20 different girls on that trip. Like, he's
20 different girls on that trip. And I mean, that's game. He said, bring all your friends. And that's what they do. They bring all their friends. So it's obscure who actually ended up getting the pipe laid. Okay. So yeah, I do have the full argument here. I do have the full argument here. So let me actually get to that on his live stream. It was a 4-hour stream. I was just trying to decipher exactly where in the stream this argument started. So let's get into that. And they didn't argue for 4 hours, guys, so we're not going to be here that long.
How about y'all go to sleep with me? I don't even be streaming. Like, whenever I stream less, it's because I'm with this nigga. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
She's trying to convince us that's his girlfriend. This is the problem with women like that. They're not in acceptance of what it is. They post all the flashy stuff, but in their mind, because they think that material possessions mean more than what it is, so they feel like they have the ups. No, it doesn't. You weren't Young Cap's, No Cap's girlfriend. You were the flavor of the week that he was fucking on. He's fucking on many different girls. I told you there's at least 4 girls per city. There's 4 girls in Houston dying claiming they're his girlfriend. I remember sending this video to them. I said, I thought you said you were No Cap's girl. They were like, oh, I'm mad at him right now. No, you're not. You're not his girl.
Right.
You're just a chick getting fucked.
Exactly.
And here's the thing.
I say this all the time. Women say, oh, that's my man. That's my... No, bro. You're just getting fucked. He's not claiming you. It's bullshit. Because
women like this is why they mention how much money you have to have. It's because they feel like if they're exposed to that lifestyle, that means the guy cares. Yes, Trippie Redd probably did book a trip because of you. Maybe spent $100,000, $200,000. Trippie got it. Trippie got it. Like $100,000 to the regular person. Oh my God, that's such a crazy amount of money. Trippie got it. He might have just did that just to be able to brag to the other rapper homies. Yeah, I fucked too. She was all right. Head was all right. The head was fire though. It is what it is. It is what it is. Is she up in the Discord? Where's she at? Somebody, like, if she's trying to talk to me, I'm here. Discord.gg/academics. Get up in there, and I'm down to talk to you all day. But I'm going to tell you one thing for sure. I only got one caveat on, not even a rule, because she can talk about whatever. I'm down to answer any question you got for me, as long as when I'm asking you the questions, you stay on topic and answer the questions I got for you. Don't tell me, man, why you open everybody been? Let's talk. Let's go. So okay. if don't try to, because I always tell you, chat, anytime I say something, they'll say everything about me other than, why is he lying? Why does he never speak facts? Go look at every time they post me. They'll be like, man, I don't like this fat ass nigga. Man, I don't like him. Man, fuck him. Why is he always talking? They never say, why is he always never speaking the truth? You know the most popular comment? Yo, he telling the truth, but we don't want to hear from him.
Ha.
I'm here. So anyway, this is her, and this is what I'm saying about she's going to cap, because this is the cope. These new age women want to act like that trips, bags, and all of this stuff that could be bought with money is equivalent to what really biologically they want. They want these guys who are high earners to really want to take them serious. So when No Cap says don't be loyal to me, she doesn't get here and be like, well, nigga, you bought me this, you bought me that. She feels rejected and hurt. She feels dejected. She gets online. You know what she says? The reason I don't stream is because I'm spending time with him. I'm at his house right now. She's trying to validate that she's more than exactly what she is, just a fuck. She is the newest of the bunch. You're no different than Selena Powell, Cat Stack, Superhead. You are the new Ruby Rose. You are the new Lori Harvey. You're the next one in line. And I'm telling you, whoever ends up managing your OnlyFans when you open it, you're going to run up a bag. But that means the pussy is officially going on wholesale. That's just what it is. Now, I wouldn't have done this back and forth with you, girl, because I know you're probably saying it, and I know women like you. I know how y'all talk. Yo, how old is he? Why is he so sad? No one wants to speak to you directly. I was speaking about women like you. There's a lot of women like you. Actually, the girl that was saying the $100K a month, she wasn't you. I don't even know her name. I don't even know her social media. I was speaking to the audience based upon a particular type of woman, which you do fit the bill and your friend fits the bill. So I didn't want to engage in this back and forth. So I know people are going to be like, oh, man, act just, because this is like low-hanging fruit for me. I realize, like, women don't argue with logic. I'm a logical guy. Like a woman could never really win an argument or debate versus me. Like they could win some emotional shit and break some stuff, but not really like a conversation that is going to take into account accountability, take into account logic, taking account, lack of ad hominems where you're calling people names to evade the question or evade whatever point that's being made. Yes, I know what she's gonna say.
All right, let's
What
fast
you're
forward
doing, just admit that you're
to when she gets on stream.
like by the fact.
He's here. He's here.
Oh, he's in here?
All right, here we go.
Yo, Summyah, he's here. He's here.
Oh, he's in here? Oh,
Yeah.
what's up? Yo.
I'm gonna let you get yours off first. I just got mine off. Go ahead.
No, I just hear you screaming at your phone, bro. Are you good? You calling people escorts, calling them out their name and stuff. I mean, I get I called you a fat bitch or a gummy bear or whatever. But listen, it was because of the shit that you're saying. You reacted to the clip, your blog page, okay, cool. But when you get on your stream and you say what you say and you're saying I said certain things that I did not say, my mouth did not open after I asked the question, it's just weird. So that's why I replied how I replied. So let me ask you a question. Why are you going so hard? Who hurt you?
I'm glad you.
Who hurt you? Sign language, shame, insults, guilt, and need to be right. I mean, the female mind is so fucking predictable, bruh. It's like she literally pulled out the who hurt you. That's like so 2020. Like, y'all got to find something else to say. Y'all really do. Everybody has been hurt for one, you included. That's why instead of being in committed relationships, you're hopping from this rapper to that rapper because you've been hurt. And now you don't believe in love anymore. Now you believe in extracting resources from men because you hate men from the past relationships that you've been in. Or you say you hate men, but you use them at every advantage to get what you want in life.
You said that. Well, so by the way, I, at least so far, you seem like you could have a conversation. That's good. No one hurt me. I want to give you the context. And by the way, to correct you, I didn't speak necessarily as it was you. I think you're probably the known person in those group of girls, because I didn't know the other girls, that made the clip become viral that people were reacting to. People know you, at least in my world, for your association with No Cap, and because you recently were on a group trip with Trippie Redd, okay? And I do know you stream, so just to let you know. So my comments weren't necessarily about you. It was about the mentality that, in my opinion, I do think you have. The mentality that you guys are, or when I say guys, you women are attracted to men with a super duper high financial status that the regular girl that looks almost like you don't have those type of standards. And I'm telling them what comes with it, because it's, of course, okay, imagine me saying my type of woman is a 10 out of 10.
Okay, can I cut you off right quick?
You can respond, yes.
Listen, let me say this in the most respectful way. If you would have watched the whole clip, like my homegirl, I told her stand on what she said, period, point blank. But I said 6 figures a year. You're putting words in my mouth. You're reacting. You spinning a narrative saying escort this, escort that. She gonna hop on, talk to this rapper, that rapper. That's you drawing a line.
Wait. Could we speak?
But I mean, you actually did hop from rapper to rapper. So, and I mean, I don't think that she's actually physically attracted to these rappers. I mean, if you look at Trippie Redd and No Cap, no disrespect to these brothers at all, but they're not good looking. They don't take care of themselves. They're on drugs. They have ridiculous face tattoos. I mean, they're not tall or anything like that. They're not muscular. So do I believe that they're her physical type? No, she's with them because of the clout, the money, and the vibe.
Think about that. Do you know what an escort is?
Fuck it for money. Who fuck it for money?
Not necessarily. That's not exactly what an escort is.
All right, so let's define escort, all right, before we get into this debate here. All right. The definition of an escort: accompany someone or something somewhere, especially for protection or security. All right, let's get into the context, like a person who accompanies a woman to a particular social event, person or vehicle or group accompanying another for protection. So we're probably going to need a more urban dictionary, but we do have we have a law firm who actually breaks down the difference between escorting and prostitution. So I think this might be a good article to read. Okay, so prostitution described as exchanging sexual conduct for anything of value is illegal in California. Escorting, exchanging something of value for a date or someone's time, is not illegal. Understanding the difference between escorting and prostitution can prevent legal misunderstandings or even criminal charges. So the prostitution aspect is exchanging sex for money. The escorting aspect is exchanging time and value or a date or, for money. So it's a little different. And, from the technical sense, yes. I mean, she's escorting. She exchanged time for dates, trips, gifts, for Trippie Redd and potentially somebody fucked them. There's no way he flew everybody out and nobody fucked them. Come on.
Escort is someone who you're paying for their time. It could be going to trip.
It doesn't matter.
Okay,
nobody had to fuck to do anything, is what I'm saying.
Okay, perfect. So now, and I'm glad you came on here to engage, because we'll see if you're contradictory. You just went on a trip and Trippie Redd seemed to be on it. Did you pay for it?
No, I didn't pay for it.
Of course not.
Why were you on the trip?
So I could stream? Why? Like, it doesn't matter, but that question doesn't matter. But
notice how she didn't want to answer it so I could stream. I mean, it doesn't matter. So she went from so I could stream to it doesn't matter. So did you go on the trip to stream, or did you go on the trip because it doesn't matter? Pick one.
Streamed. You see how you knew I was there? Because I was streaming and it was videos. Like, it wasn't that serious.
We knew you were there, but you didn't make it clear that you were with him. You didn't show the man who flew you out. Y'all were trying to hide him.
It wasn't that big of a deal. But for you to say escort is a bit much. Prostitute is a bit much. Nobody had to fuck or suck dick to be in Turks, as you said.
Well, I'm gonna help you explain it with a definition of it. Would you say that Trippie brought you on that trip to spend time with you, or do you think he paid for you to, or paid for the trip for you to come?
I'm not here to answer those questions. I'm not here to answer those questions. You got to
answer that question first to figure out if you or what we've seen would fit under the definition of escorting. For example, if I book an expensive dinner,
I can't tell you what somebody else think. Like, I'm not here to answer those questions. I'm here to ask you why the fuck you think it's okay to say the shit that you're saying. Like, what the hell? You trying to
call behavior?
I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing, and we're not gonna spin that narrative. So we're gonna get up here, and I want you to like answer why you felt the need to say what you said in the first clip. That's why we up here.
Well, I've answered that already, but I'll reiterate. When women put out an idea that they have these unrealistic expectations of men, is because they're into escorting culture. You and your homegirls are into escorting culture. Did you escort recently for Trippie Redd? I'm here to hopefully have a conversation that we can make a conclusion.
No. Why is that even coming out your mouth? It's 20 different girls on that trip. Like, he's celebrating his album thing. When I did the stream with him, I did a stream with him. He invited me to Turks. He was like, hey, you can come, you can bring whoever you want. He was on some cool shit. It was nothing like that. So for you to get up here, that's what I'm saying.
That's what the new escorting experience is. Bring your friends. Bring your friends for this free trip that I'm hoping will turn into something romantic or intimate. Yeah, that's how escorting works.
Nobody did it. What are you talking about? What?
Ma'am, are you or have you been romantically involved with Trippie Redd? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. Did he have any?
Okay, listen. This is not no interrogation. 1, 2. I just told you what it was. So for you to we did a stream previously. He invited me. So that's it. That's all. But you're still trying to paint this narrative. That's what I'm saying. You're so fixated on this one narrative. Like, what is that doing for you? Why are you trying to sit here and paint some image? That's not it. That's weird. How old are you? How old are you?
I told people you would say that because.
So as you can see, she's getting aggressive. And Akademiks, because he learned from Fresh and Fit, he did not know this information before watching Fresh and Fit and Kevin Samuels, respectfully. And I got a lot of love for Akademiks. I followed him on Everyday Struggle. I followed him before that when he was making the Chirac videos, all that kind of stuff. Because he learned from Fresh and Fit, he's able to call out the sign language, shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right before it even happened. So he told the stream before, they asked, How old are you? How old are you? Why are you worried about a little girl? What a 19-year-old girl's doing? Because you're in the same industry. You're fucking the men that he reacts to their music and albums. I mean, that's his job. He's a media personality. So for her to say this is disingenuous at best.
You're trying to avoid the conversation. I'm
not. I answered your questions already, but I don't like when people try to re-ask the same question 30 times and make it seem like a different way. That creates room for multiple clips and for it to be spent the wrong way. So I'm here to address it one time because I only have to say the answer one time. I don't have to. Who are you? I don't have to answer it multiple times. Okay. I'm here. I'm being respectful.
I'm here respectful too. I'm here for the same reason that clip went viral in the first place. So when you put out a message, right, and people see that and they're like, wait, is this reality? I'm here to tell them it's not reality, and only escorts do that. So I get what you're trying to say, but let me ask you this question.
Okay, let me ask you this because I'm a streamer, and when you get
hold on,
what you say, go ahead.
After I ask this, then you can ask whatever. Do you kind of at least understand, right? Or how, I want to see where your worldview is. How old are you, by the way?
I'm 20.
And by the way, trust me, I wouldn't if you thought I went heavy. Trust me, I want to see you at 20 and you're young, right? So what I was going to ask you is, do you think that what was said in that clip that went viral, and maybe she was rage bait, and I get it, you're saying you didn't particularly say those words out of your mouth. Do you think that's like a worldview that many women your age shares? And I'm wondering if they don't or whatever, why don't they?
Okay, but let me answer this. What if she said that answer because she's dealing with somebody who is making it? What if that's her boyfriend? Like, you never know her situation. That's why she said her answer. Like, you don't know what she got going on.
Yes. And
I said a year because
I think we're agreeing here. I understand that every girl in that clip, including you, we know you from being associated with famous men. Yes, that might be a reality, but it's also important that people know that based on whatever y'all doing, escorting or not, based on whatever y'all doing to get next to these guys, be on these trips, post these pictures, we in turn.
No escorting. We don't have to do anything. Don't have to do anything.
The trippy fuck.
I mean, you don't necessarily quote unquote have to. You don't quote unquote have to, but at the end of the day, did you? Is the question that we're asking. Did he fuck any of your friends?
No.
Wait, hold on.
No. Wait, get these other people out the see. That's why I leave, because that's disrespectful. No.
Hold on.
No.
So he asked if Trippy fucked. She said no. I mean, I'll take her word for it. I don't have any evidence to the contrary, but let's just keep going.
So my response to that clip was to let people know that this is a different subset of women. That is, you would agree that the lifestyle or the people that you're meeting or the men that you're around aren't the normal group of men that somebody your age would be around, right?
But listen, what are we talking about? What are we actually?
You don't want to answer no questions.
What are you talking about?
Because I'm answering why I responded. I was telling people these are women.
I'm 20 years old. What do you mean? I'm there. I'm streaming. I'm having fun with my homegirls. We chilling. It's no weird vibes. Everybody there is having a good time. Like, nobody had to do what you're saying. Like, you're just paying false narratives, and I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with that at all, because when people get up here and play with your name and say all these allegations that you got.
I mean, the way that she's getting so defensive, you know, I can't put a pin on it. My educated guess would be to say, yes, he did. I mean, he got some type of sexual benefit from this trip. That would be my educated guess. I'm not confirming it. I'm going to go ahead and put the allegedly sticker on that one. But my educated guess would say, yeah, he probably got some sexual favors from somebody for flying all them out.
I bet you didn't like that shit when you said some weird ass shit on a Discord call.
And I clarify, anytime someone has said anything.
Shout out to JB Designs. He says, to be honest, I think she's just too stupid to have this conversation. And that might very well be true, JB. That might be true.
Address it directly. I'm asking you certain things directly, and you're using like
you didn't really address it directly, because that shit was clear as day. You say the weirdest shit, and then you just try to you're basically
I hate when a bitch try and say some shit is weird, bro. It's not weird. It happens all the fucking time. It's not weird that a woman would get flown out to a famous guy's house and fuck. That's not weird. That's par for the course. That's what all y'all are doing. So how the fuck is that weird?
Basically trying to keep picking at it. Stop picking at a question I already answered.
Okay.
You're too old for that shit. How am I 20 years old and I can understand after you? That's like saying no means no. We know what no means.
Ma'am, if
yeah, but we don't believe you. Shout out to D-Rog. He says she had to sign an NDA. Yeah, and I don't know if he's going to get to that question too, but if she signed an NDA, she definitely fucked.
If you're telling me you're not a killer, but then you're saying I shot 3 people dead, I'm going to keep coming. And you say, please don't ask me if I'm a killer. I'm like, well, you're telling me that you've done the definition of being a killer. That's
not the definition of it. That's not the definition of a friend that you did a string with. Say you can say, hey, do you want to come? And I'm like, I'll see you and then I'll let you know. We talking about it. He said, bring your friends. Like it was supposed to be a whole good stream. My homegirl asked me if it was supposed to even come. It was supposed to be a good thing, and I don't even have to clarify nothing that's going on for real.
Okay,
so I don't have to clarify, but I am, because I'm being cool enough to even say that, because everything is live and you're trying to paint a narrative. So now I feel like I have to over explain myself when I don't even have to do that shit, because I don't give a fuck for real. But it's just like I'm a streamer. I have to see this shit, so I really have to say it. But at the end of the day, you keep asking the same question. No.
Okay, I'm gonna advance it. It's still gonna prove the same point. Without even bringing it up. So why did No Caps send that message to Trippy? In your opinion, I know you're not him and you're not Trippy, but he said, I know you over there with that hoe.
Why the fuck are we talking about No Cap and what he tweeted? Who cares? He probably wanted to be on the album. I don't fucking know. I don't talk to him anymore.
To get flued out
Who gives a fuck? Who cares? Why do you care so much? You're fascinated. It's like, okay, post it just like the other blog pages, but you're fascinated with this shit. Does this shit get you off? I'm confused.
You see, you're not trying to have a real conversation.
I am.
Yeah, just more sign language, more deflection. She doesn't want him to get to the root of the situation at all.
But you see how I answer your question? Okay, let's move on to the next. You're on the same question. You keep trying to talk about the same thing. I already answered your question. That is not.
Hold on.
What?
This isn't like an Oprah interview. Like the main thing that I spoke about is this idea of the culture of women claiming these are the guys they're into, flexing and showing off these type of experiences, and then trying to act like it's not what we all know what it is, right?
I take pictures everywhere, gang. I take pictures everywhere.
This is
like,
I
seen you made a comment like, "Oh, she's on a PJ, she's excited, she's taking pictures." Look, listen, I'll take pictures at a fucking gas station if I look cute and the outfit's cute. If I want to take pictures and I want to post on my page, I can do that. I can literally do that. I have free will. Why does it automatically think in your mind like, okay, she's fucking, she's prostitution, or it's like, why is that even a thing in your mind? Like, that's
ma'am, I'm gonna be honest,
you're trying to paint.
Hold on, that lifestyle is escort. I just want to let you know, like, you don't have to admit it. You don't have to.
I guess if a girl get on a PJ, she's an escort. That's what you're saying.
If you're going from rapper to rapper and going, and, listen, I'm telling you.
Are you talking to me directly, or are you saying in general? Be direct with what you're saying now.
Both.
Huh?
Both. I think we've heard about you now with, at least for what people know, 2 rappers, but you know what I mean? Like, you're kind of on the block, girl.
From a who knows?
Yeah, and that's just what we know. That's just what we know. That's not even who she actually fucked.
Like, what are you saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, who cares? Why do you care? No, nobody's hopping rapper.
Because you're bouncing from rapper to rapper, and then you're also asking for a man who makes 6 figures a month, or you and your little friends, whatever. It doesn't matter. If you're a bop and you're getting passed around by rapper to rapper, you don't deserve that. You know, that's why I fuck with the book that Myron wrote, Women Deserve Less. Because, bro, you are a hoe. Like, you're getting ran through. You're 19. You already fucked 2 rappers who are, I mean, and here's the thing. I like No Cap's music, and I wouldn't necessarily say that he's a brain dead rapper, but Trippie Redd is definitely a brain dead rapper. And it's just like, you're getting papped out by dudes who, you know, are just the ghouls of the rap game, if you will, especially Trippie Redd. I mean, he's a blatant, open, outward Satanist. I mean, it's that simple. It's that plain to see. He does a whole bunch of blasphemous shit, and these are the same hoes with, you know, believe in God in their bio in a fucking Bible verse, and you're sleeping with you know, a wicked man who promotes Satanism. I mean, let's keep it a buck. Shout out to JB. He said the other possibility here is that she, and by extension most hoes her age, views prostitution as just what dating is, which is an insane possibility. Yeah, that's true.
Rapper. Nobody's stopping rapper. Like, you
We're
sound
not
slow.
saying we care like we want you to stop. We're just commenting on it. And if I feel like you got
okay, but whoever said that I was hopping rapper to rapper, y'all only know me for dating one person.
From one rapper to the other.
Who am I with right now? I just clarified that I was single on internet, and I don't even have to even say that.
Maybe you've been single. That's what she don't understand. That's why No Cap said be loyal to the game, not me, because he was not claiming you. You were single then. You're single now when you're hanging with Trippie Redd.
That's what I'm saying.
And I further made a point to say, yeah, you're single because you have no choice. None of these men would take you serious.
I have no choice.
Like you,
I have no choice.
No Cap.
Who the fuck are you to tell me I have no choice?
I'm saying for the rappers you're hanging around
Who
with.
the hell are you? Who the fuck are you to tell me I have no choice?
Wifing you. Because the way they talk about you, they wouldn't wife you. It's a reason why.
Who was they? It's one person, and he got up here because
the told you
feelings was hurt. Those are feelings. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what goes on behind those doors. You don't know anything. You sound slow. You actually sound slow.
If somebody,
let me ask you this: are you in a relationship?
I am not.
That explains a lot.
How does that explain anything? What?
That's irrelevant. Another sign language tactic. Do you have a woman? Do you have a? Like, it really doesn't matter. You acting like the nigga ain't fuck bitches. You clearly know that this nigga fuck bitches. He doesn't have to be in a relationship. As a matter of fact, a man who's earning as much as Akademiks, being in a relationship is foolish. It really is. To put all that at risk. And you see what happened when he, you know, was keeping bitches around. I mean, it ends in disaster because of his status, because of his net worth, because of his influence. Women want to take a shot at the king. You know, they want to take a crack at it.
Like, what the fuck?
Wait,
have you ever had to pay for pussy?
I don't pay.
Don't laugh. Have you ever paid for pussy?
I don't pay for pussy transactionally. If a woman claims that me putting her in a private
no,
jet,
yes or no? Now, have you ever paid for pussy?
No, I'm answering the question. So you're gonna
okay.
Just like I let you answer.
Let's go.
I've never paid for pussy.
Again, I mean, even if he did pay for pussy, it would validate his point even more, because it would go as to say, okay, I've paid for pussy, so I know how y'all hoes operate. So I don't see how this, you know, affects his argument at all. As a matter of fact, every man pays. Every man pays. This is a fact. This is what we all know and understand. Every man pays. It just depends if you're paying up front or you're paying the long game.
See, transactionally, I've put a bitch on a jet. If she thinks that's paying for pussy, whoop-de-doo. Have you been on a jet?
Have you ever bought a G-Wagon?
Hold on. No, I've never. That's fake. That's false. I've clarified a million times. People don't want to. People like that don't like me. They'll hear that and then still continue on.
And just so you guys know, the price of pussy right now is $1,000 to $1,400 max. Even the top, you know, 0.001% OnlyFans bitches, the most they're charging is $3,500. The price of pussy is at an all-time low. And that is because the decentralization of the sexual marketplace. And women did that, not men.
The girl bought her own car. I'll give $1 million to anybody who could prove that I bought it. But again, as I said, I've never paid for it transactionally, but I've put a girl on a jet that I paid $80,000 for. Have you been on a jet?
You see how you know how it feels?
No, hold on.
You see how you had to like explain that nobody's believing you, false narratives.
No.
You see
I
how
have
that
no problem
feels?
explaining myself.
No. Do you see how that feels? No, answer that question.
Say again?
Do you see how that feels? How everybody's saying you bought this so-called Escort, a G-Wagon, but
yeah, shout out to Escobar. He says, unless you become a passport bro, it's probably cheaper. Yes, absolutely. Now you're right about that. You're right about that.
You swear up and down. You give $1 million, $100 million to the person who can prove it. You see how that feels. You don't like it, do you?
No, it doesn't feel any type of way to actually explain the truth. You seem to be stumbling over trying to explain the truth. I've given you a definition of what escort is.
I'm a girl who just started content.
I get it.
Who's a streamer. I just started everything this year.
Baby girl, what I'm telling you right here, this is the game. You're 20, and your wide-eyedness, that thinking, oh, I'm just seeing shit and streaming, is how niggas get you into escort culture. Because you're saying, I'm just going there to stream and I'm on a jet. No, why do you're not that cool, shorty? I'm telling you, you're again brought there with your friends to get fucked.
No, nobody got fucked. That's what I'm saying. That's where you're wrong at. You're wrong. Again, you're wrong. Okay. Nobody had to do anything. Listen, sometimes it doesn't matter if you're you can have known, like, you can just be friends with people. You can just be cool. You can just be out having a good time. It seems like in your mind, in your world, you have to do these things for bitches because they're not generally going to fuck with you for you. Why? Niggas,
you know what? And I mean, at this point, who gives a fuck, dude? If you can pay a bitch to leave, dude, I'm taking that deal. Like, why wouldn't you? Why would you court and date and go through all the bullshit when you can just pay the bitch the $500 up front to fuck and get the fuck on? Like, even when you break it down in the simplest form, it doesn't even make sense to date traditionally. It really doesn't. So it's not a slight at men to pay directly for pussy. Now, if you pay the OnlyFans bitch and she's not fucking, or you're, subscribing to okay, that's an L. But if you say, you DM the bitch and she said, oh yeah, $500 to fuck, you said, all right, bet. She pulled up, you smashed, you gave it a $500 done, and she's on her way. You didn't have to take her out on no date, didn't have to court her, didn't have to text her for months, didn't have to get left on red, didn't have to do all this shit. I mean, come on. That's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. At this point, there is no slight in the man paying for pussy. There's a slight in the woman selling the pussy, though, right? Because nobody's going to take her seriously. But at the end of the day, look, Lil Baby, he's overpaying. He's overpaying, but he paid a bitch allegedly $16,000, a busted ass, ratchet ass bitch, $16,000 to fuck. And bitches is still fucking with him off the strength. Not even, especially Atlanta bitches, they don't care. It's not a knock on men to pay for pussy in 2026. It isn't at all. It isn't at all. Okay? So for her to say, have you paid for pussy? This is a knock on you. This is something, you have to pay them because they don't want to fuck with you anyway. And the fact that she didn't want to fuck with me and all I had to do was come up off of $200-$300 for the pussy. How is that not a good deal?
Why do you think Trippy brought you on a trip? You can't explain it.
No. Talk about your own experiences because of how you feel, how you look, and the money you got.
Yo, here's the thing: the difference between me and you in this conversation. I'm down to be all the way honest. Yo, I booked a jet for $80,000. I brought them bitches there to fuck. Straight up. I'm not
okay. Now, spending the $80,000 on a jet, bruh. Just fly her first class. You could put her first class, $1,000 plane ticket. You don't have to buy the PJ, brother. Why do the PJ? I just don't understand. I know he's making good money, damn near 7-figure a month, but bro, the PJ really $80,000 to bring the bitch out the fuck when you could have just flew her first class? She would have been just as happy in first class and on the PJ.
I hate a lie about nothing. Why did you?
Of course you're trying to fuck.
Man,
of course.
I know every rapper who...
Nigga, every nigga is trying to fuck. What the fuck is this bitch on? Trippy Red was trying to fuck.
I'm just saying, when Sway Lee go to Bahamas and bring 30 girls, he brings
of course, my nigga, of course.
Why did Trippy bring you?
Of course. So just hey, listen, I don't know your real name, but listen to me when I tell you this.
Okay.
For you to sit up on this
why
internet,
did Trippy bring you on a trip?
For you to sit up on this internet and say that I have to do anything or I will never get, you don't know that. If It's so crazy because God don't play about certain people, bro.
You're coming
But
to
you
terms
just
here
be
slowly, I could
fucking
tell.
talking, bro. You just be talking.
Ma'am, and I apologize.
You have to pay. You have to pay. It's niggas out here who got money who don't gotta pay for shit. They just
You know, that's true too, but what do those men go through? What is the hassle that those men go through? Bitches trying to trap them. Y'all see I forgot his name, King something or whatever, the tall dark-skinned dude with the braids, you know, who get women coming up to him because they recognize him from this, that, and the third. I mean, this dude got 6-7 baby mamas, dog. Bitches are trying to trap niggas like that. Yeah, 6'8" the Great. Bitches are trying to, thanks, you don't really got a name, but thanks, brother, with the, I think that's Roland Martin in the Abbey. Why go through that? Like, when he could have just paid the bitch to leave, when he could have just got the consent form, when he could have just got the NDA and just said, 500, poof, consent form, NDA, no child support, no children, guaranteed, you know, not to get pregnant, guaranteed not to trap a nigga. I mean, this authentically pulling by the strength, you know, it's cool. And here, this is a guy coming from a guy who's authentically pulled by the strength for a long time. Okay. This is a guy who authentically got women off the strength, gets women off the strength, off of the physical attraction. I mean, y'all can go to my IG, but it's just like, for what? So you can run around and chase your tail? So you can jump through hoops? So you can pass all these fucking shit tests? Nigga, 500 down on the table, what you trying to do? And men are starting to wake up and be like, okay, all the bitch wanted some money. Put $500. Put 500 on the table. Remember what Boosie said? Put your pussy lips on live. I give you $1,000. They was doing it. They was doing it so much he got banned.
generally like having a good time. They don't like, you know, it's girls out here who don't have to fuck for shit. It's people out here who don't have to.
Bruh. It's girls out here who don't have to fuck for shit. Okay, name them. Name them. Where?
Do anything, but you are in that. You are in there. You have to. You have to fucking pay for shit. That's why you feel this way.
Wait. So let me ask you, based off a question you asked me. You said, "Have I paid for it?" I said, "Not transactionally." I said, "I have put a girl on a jet." You just went on a jet. Let's hypothetically, if
ain't no hypothetical.
Wait. If Trippy had fucked you, would he have paid? Because
ain't no hypothetical if it didn't happen. So ain't no hypothetical if it didn't happen.
Would that mean he paid?
It's not a hypothetical question if it didn't happen. So let's not even talk about it.
Girls that went on that trip,
hypothetically, if somebody hurt you. Like that's why you're going. You go so hard on these topics. I never see you uplifting anybody on your page. You see
again, sign language. Somebody hurt you. Wow, that's all she can say. Because she's going so hard and defensive, I think she fucked. Like using the sign language is a clear, it's a clear sign to me that something went down. Maybe she didn't fuck him, but she might have sucked them off.
You see how other blog pages post people and say it's their birthday or congratulations. Can I see you do that for a change? That shit can go viral too, gang. Yo, like I promise you.
Hold on. Hey, I know it'll go viral because I'm gonna post, hey, this is the first anniversary of No Cap introducing Summyah to the Escort game. I'm gonna post that anniversary.
Yo, Akademiks, shut your fat ass up, bro. You keep talking shit. Stop talking shit, you gummy bear looking ass bitch. You keep talking shit. Stop fucking talking shit.
We know you for literally fucking a rapper. That's why we know you. So we're gonna post your anniversary from
you know me from the No Cap situation. That's fine. That's fine. You can know me from that. That's fine.
And then we're gonna post the anniversary of you getting the turn.
But listen, I am a streamer. Don't try to fucking downplay me, bitch. I out here and I get my clips and I do my little shit. Don't ever try to do that, bitch. I want to stream you and all that. Don't give a fuck. Don't downplay shit I got going on, bitch. All you do is sit your fat ass up on this internet eating your potato chips and talk shit about the next bitch.
Wait, is that the one that was going?
You making your money though. But you also paying to fuck bitches. Nobody want to genuinely fuck with your ass. Nobody around you genuinely want to be around you. Listen, I done heard niggas talk about you, bro. They don't fuck with you.
Okay, by your definition, Trippy paid to fuck you then. Because
No, niggas fuck me. So no, stop trying to spin this narrative.
Yeah,
Listen, you
hold on.
fat
No
All
fuck.
right,
niggas
so
fuck me. So she's saying that no cap didn't fuck. So is that what she's really standing on? Get the fuck out of here.
Now,
Listen, you fat fuck. Because now this is a joke to me. Bitch, nobody, all you do is sit in the chair and lie.
Yes or no?
I want you to get up here and talk about your own shit you got going on in this internet.
Okay, cool. So he paid to not fuck you then. So you're saying he bought the jet, he did all this and still didn't fuck you.
So that's
that's
that
even
trip
worse.
already been
Wow.
planned. He just asked me to come. Ain't nobody had to do shit. Stop trying to pin a narrative against another person and me. Stop trying to pin a narrative against the next bitch. Bitch, worry about yourself.
I'm going with
Can you
logic.
see your fucking dick? Because you acting like you can't.
Okay, ma'am. I'm going with logic here. You said
you ain't going with logic. That's not logic. That's your dumbass brain.
So when I said
your dumbass fucking brain.
When I said I put girls on a private jet, you said, well, you paid to fuck.
I don't care who you have to put girls on private jet to fuck because look at you.
Wait. Trippy
nobody fucks with you. Nobody fucks with you, bro.
None of what you're saying is gonna hit hard because I'm hitting you with facts.
It doesn't matter because I already answered your questions and now I'm seeing the kind of narrative, the kind of nigga you is, bro. I'm like, all right, he said he's.
Oh yeah, she definitely fucked, bro. I mean, at this point, you're not beating those allegations, hun.
So he thought I said the little 100K shit. Let me get on this phone and say that. Come on, bro. This nigga promoted.
Ma'am. I'm telling you the facts that you, again, I'm not trying to dogpile on you. I get it. You're young. You're still figuring shit out. But I'm telling you, you think that these people are inviting you around just for you to stream? No, they're having active conversation. Yo, how's the pussy?
It don't matter, bro. It don't matter.
That's how they talk about
it doesn't fucking matter. It don't matter if it's not happening, bro. It never happens. Stop trying to push this. This nigga, he out here celebrating his album. He about to drop and shit. It's 20 bitches out there, okay? What nigga want to sit there and look at straight niggas, bro? Of course he's gonna invite girls to church.
That is 20 escorts. That's funny.
Fine. Yeah, it's 20.
Of course he's gonna invite girls to church, but don't mean this girl fucking. Does not mean this girl's fucking. So shut the fuck up.
Man, let me ask you one question.
You sound stupid. You sound stupid.
Shout out to Escobar. He says sign language 101, America. Yep.
Seems so proud to show off the lifestyle, but hate people when they call it what it is. You show off
what
everything.
lifestyle am I showing? I've never been the kind of girl to show off an expensive ass lifestyle.
So you're not showing off a lot? Come on. I mean, we went to the IG. She's definitely showing off an expensive ass lifestyle. Sitting in the trunk of the Corvette, which is actually in the front of the vehicle, posting all these extravagant locations that she's been to, especially the Turks and Caicos trip. It's all over her. The Turks and Caicos trip is all over her Instagram. And if you didn't fuck Trippie Redd, if there was nothing sexual that went on, then why the fuck are you posing like a stripper on this Turks and Caicos trip? So you mean to tell me she got flued out on a PJ private jet, $100,000 private jet with 20 of her friends to Turks and Caicos, took pictures like this, bent all the way over in the doggy position, and nobody fucked? And you didn't fuck? Nigga said community ball. NDA shawty. I mean, come on. Come the fuck on, bruh. She's definitely hiding something. Something went down on that trip that she's not sharing with the people.
I stream everywhere I go. So what the
you're
fuck is
showing
wrong
off?
with you, bro?
I stream everywhere I go. Dude, you haven't been streaming consistently except for like this year. And the only reason why your streams are even popping is because you got with no cap.
When you
don't
show
know
off
me.
that
You
trip,
don't know
when
me.
you show off that
You
trip,
don't know
you're
me.
showing off the escort lifestyle.
I take pictures anywhere. I don't care if I was standing in the motherfucking park. I'm gonna take a picture if I look good.
Okay. Well, maybe in the
Something
park
that you
you're
don't
walking
understand because you don't look good.
Okay. Well, maybe if you're in a park, you're walking your dog. When you're in Turks on a jet, you're being escorted, and it's fine. We're not mad at you.
Being escorted, bitch. Shut your fat ass up. You just want to say it so bad because you want to win, but at the end of the day, I'm not here to please you or the next bitch. I'm here to tell you, ain't nobody doing no escorting shit. Ain't none of that shit going on. So shut the fuck up. We recorded content. If we was escorts, I don't even think escorts
Recording content. Yeah, okay.
make content. What the fuck?
You don't think escorts make content? Bitch, I mean, come on. All the hoes on OF are escorts, bro. Like, what are you talking about? They make content. It's called sexual content.
You must welcome to the rap game.
You're spreading false narratives to the world. That's what I don't like. That's what I don't like.
Listen, I'll give you a little bit of game with this. Welcome to 2026 and the rap game. Escorts are bartenders, A&Rs. Escorts will be the chick that gets you the weed. Escorts are everything. Sometimes even your nurse is
Okay, but bitch, I'm not an escort. So who's you talking to when you keep saying this escort shit?
No,
who is an escort?
I said you were escort.
You is embarrassing. You're embarrassing.
You're escorting.
If you wasn't on this talk about people every day, I don't. Do you know how to change a tire? Do you know how to be an actual man? Like, do you do anything? Do you have kids? Like, what do you put on this earth to do?
By the way, I could
just
answer
talk
these
shit
questions.
all day.
I could answer these questions, and you'd probably be very surprised. But answering these questions won't make you feel happy because you're trying to get at me with ad hominems instead of the facts. The facts.
It's not gonna make me feel happy, bro. I just tell people other things that you know how to do besides suck the next man's dick, because you need to get up and wipe your mouth, because all you do is dick ride the next nigga. You need to uplift women, uplift black women, bitch. You don't do none of that shit. You don't do nothing. You don't do nothing but talk shit.
I'm not uplifting escorts, yo. I'm telling you,
bitch, I ain't no escort.
Wait.
I'm telling a young black chick.
I'm telling a young black chick, don't look at Summyah's page. Don't look at Summyah's page and think you're gonna get any type of like realistic approach on how you should approach life, unless you're willing to spend half the time on your knees and the other half getting bent over a balcony. Right. It's just not gonna work. Okay. And if she gets upset by that, I'm not telling her to stop. I know a couple other rappers that are gonna crack this year. It is what it is.
I think Trippy fucked her. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, I believe so too. Honestly, after the way that she reacted so viscerally, yeah, definitely.
And all her friends. Well, yo, Ak, you know that's my game. Yo, bring your friends. Nigga, that's where the fun happened.
Yo, which girl is gonna get on the stream and be like, I fucked him? Like, they're not gonna do that. So it's like,
yo.
The only thing, and that's what I was trying to, and maybe I turned up a little bit. Like, I was really trying to be cognizant of her age and just mentally, and her brain probably hasn't fully developed, is that when I'm explaining to her how this industry that I've been a part of for over 10 years works, I've been on for 5+ years before the guy who flew her out, Trippie Redd. You get what I'm saying? When I'm explaining to her how things work, she's gonna tell me, no, he just brought me there to stream.
Right.
Does Trippie Redd look like Kick or Twitch? Like,
exactly.
Like, no.
Nigga, why Trippie in the comments about the situation said #NDA? Did you see that?
I seen that. She's
ain't no way. Damn. So Trippie straight exposed her talking in the comments, talking about #NDA. Oh yeah, he definitely hit. Case closed. Trippie Redd fuck. Case closed. I mean, the nigga who they're talking about is in the comments talking about some #Trip NDA. And these guys, they love, this type of little messy shit here. Okay. They love that type of shit.
Sign the NDA and at least she ain't break it. By the way, chat, just to let y'all know.
And she signed an NDA and she didn't break it, because if she did, there would have been a financial penalty that she couldn't have paid because she's still broke.
Trippie didn't respond. I think it's on Twitter. Trippie responded. And he said,
damn, he did put #NDA.
Wanted to No Cap, because No Cap says, don't act funny because you with that hoe, nigga. I still better be on that album. He's laughing, bro.
He's laughing. He said, don't act funny because you with that hoe. I still better be on that album. And Trippie Redd said #NDA. We don't talk about that. I got cases talking cases. I don't talk about that. I got cases fighting cases. I can't talk about that.
They're passing around the community ball. That's the community ball. Yo, watch. This stream is going to be one of the most clipped things ever, because in the next few years, and I hate to say it, but like it's like telling a girl who says, yo, I'm only going to go dance at this club for like 3 weeks till I get this money. And you're like, you're going to be there for the next 10 years. I'm like, no, I'm not. Right. No, I'm just doing a thing right now. No. This is the culture you're getting into. The culture is that Summyah is into is escorting. I'm not saying she's not a streamer. There's like most bartenders and strippers, they work half the time at the club than you see them in Dubai. No club. I've never seen Starlets or Booby Trap said, hey, you've done a good job dancing. Go to Dubai. No, someone goes to Starlets and Booby Trap. They get a nice lap dance. They say, this girl is good. They proposition this person with the money. It could be a free trip or whatever. Hey, come have a good time with me. All expense paid. I'll take care of you or something like that. Then they go to some other country. And again, maybe it's not like transactional as prostitute, which prostitute is like, I'm fucking you. But okay, cool. You got on a private jet. You went there. You didn't fuck. By the way, I think that's bad business. Summyah, I'm telling you, When niggas bring you on a private jet, you don't fuck, you won't be on another one. I hope you did fuck that nigga. But him saying NDA,
that is bad business.
when he say NDA, I know what it is. You ain't gonna be too much on them private jets if you're not fucking. But you know what it is? She probably don't want no cap to feel a certain type of way because she really like that nigga.
And she probably can't admit it because NDA, huh?
Supposedly that's the name of his album as well. Perfect. Perfect. Again, you know, I know she's one of these like young loudmouth chicks. I seen Rico. Was it Rico Reckless? Was it him? Or no,
it was the other nigga. The other nigga got arrested for the switch.
It was Zeo Sama. Zeo Sama was like knocked one of them out, which obviously we don't condone violence versus women, but like, you know, I know those tactics. When you argue with women like that who are like ghetto or whatever, yo, act you can't see your dick. Yo, you can't change a tire. All of those things I've always told you, it don't faze me because I'm gonna stay on subject.
Right.
You said you're not an escort. I'm gonna describe what you've been doing and bragging about. That sounds like escort.
Right.
Now you could sit there and be naive to be like, no, he just invited me because I'm cool vibes. Really, nigga? Oh, he invited me because he wanted me to stream. Really, nigga? Let's just be honest. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's mad escorts out here. Like, yo, like, I think she's probably think I'm getting at her. Like she's the only one. Escort culture is pervasive. That's how you get one chick that goes from fucking one rapper to fucking like 8 rappers.
She acting like you don't know Selena.
But here's the thing. If you ask Selena if she was escorting, she'd say no.
Yeah, she'd say no too, yeah.
Because women in that life are thinking, I'm just living my life. They're not
right. Like they think that they're actually dating these guys, and it's just like, I mean, y'all, they want to clean it up and make it look pretty when it's not. Okay, it's not pretty. It's not pretty. Okay. They're trying to make it look cute. They're trying to make it nice and fit it in a bow. And you can't do that in this game, baby. We see through all that. We see through all that. You trying to sew it up and make it look better than it actually is? Nah. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. And we're not going to let you get away with it over here. Okay? We're not going to let you get away with it over here.
Thinking about the intended purpose of why Trippie Redd isn't just going to when he goes to another country. Yeah, he might be celebrating his album, but anytime he books a trip like that, women are coming. When a nigga brings out the driver, the black truck, the Rolls Royce, he brings you to Dubai, it's because he's trying to create the ambiance that you could like. You don't think niggas are aware that, yo, chat, I brought chicks to Turk. I watched them for the entire day. It was an 8-hour shift every day until nighttime we start getting lit. They took professional pictures like it was going out of style. Like, it is what it is. That is the culture. So the guys know what it is. Yo, bring these chicks out there. Yo, they're going to take a bunch of pictures and flex on the other niggas. And by the way, here's the thing. When she's doing all that, it's advertisement for the next nigga to fly her out.
Yep.
But the only thing I was trying to tell her is that her name for everybody is this.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
This nigga played the damn Jet 2 holiday shit. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, so we're going to get into Summyah response. She has a 58-minute video. We're not going to see all of, we're not going to read all of it. Or sorry, listen to all of it, but we'll get through as much as we can. And listen up. She is claiming that she struck a nerve and she hit Akademiks where it hurts. So let's see if she has any credence to her headline.
I get on it too. I'm planning my next vacation right now. I'm looking for chicks like you, not you. We're not cool. But yeah, yo, chat, it's all good. I don't know why she's taking offense, but a hit dog gon' holler. A hit dog gon' holler. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I also her like make it like she's doing something, you know, like crazy in terms, like No, Trippy's in Turks. You're like his +8. You're one of the +8. Yo, it's your turn to get hit. Come on. Come on. You know what you signed up for. Come on. It's your turn to get hit. Come on. Yo,
So is she just listening and responding to the video? I don't know what's going on here. It's just like she's kind of making facial expressions.
Too Holiday, come over here. Come here. Come here, yo. When you slide in her DMs, yo. When you slide in her DMs, chat. You slide in her DMs, this is what plays.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person.
Yeah. We just not gonna let y'all keep capping about these vacations. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Oh, we're just like on permanent vacation. No, you're getting smothered out. I'm sorry.
Fact.
Your nickname is Jet2 Holiday.
Let me tell you guys something.
No cap. These goofy ass boots that was bought by probably the streamer. And then you're here in Trippy Red's villa. And you got by all of them. Perfect. Perfect.
Not gonna lie, when you have a nigga going this hard on you, you won.
What is she talking about? Here's what I'm saying, Summyah. The rest of the internet is just count down your days till you open the OnlyFans. That's when the goes on wholesale. Because right now you're selling for premium. You ain't getting nothing out of it. But you're like, well, I'm on a private jet. I'm on Turks. But eventually, when you say, hey, guys, subscribe to the OnlyFans, $9.99. It's a flash sale. Let's go. Let's go. Beefing with Jet2 Holiday, man. Jet2. I'm not beefing with you.
Beats a Jet2 holiday.
I'm not.
Listen, I swear if this nigga didn't stream, he's a fucking loser, bro. He's the type that peaked in high school. Listen, and
Oh my God. That couldn't be further from the truth. She's saying he's the type of dude that peaked in high school. Dude, Akademiks has even said himself he was a nobody in high school. He actually, and he didn't even peak. I mean, he's peaking right now in his older age as he's earning more in his life as men do. Aging, I mean, I'm not going to say physically he's aging like fine wine, but as far as his bank account goes, it's definitely accruing interest in the right way, if you know what I mean. But Akademiks was a nobody in high school. He was made fun of because he was a Jamaican immigrant with a little accent. He went to Rutgers University. That's when he kind of found himself. And after he graduated from Rutgers, he got immediately into the media game and he exploded from there. And the rest is history. So he definitely didn't peak in high school. As a matter of fact, that was probably one of the lowest points in his life was in high school.
it's like, I'm finding you so amusing right now. I'm chilling. The fact you think I got to go on a trip is insane. Like,
I don't see how it's insane. It's pretty much par for the course for a lot of these IG hoes. Let's keep it above. Let's keep it above. Getting flued out, going to Dubai. Par for the course.
I got money. I'm not saying I'm the richest of the rich. I never was the type to flex a bag. Like, I'm the kind of, don't buy me no Birkin, bitch, money. But I don't do no, I don't have to go nowhere.
I mean, she's got editors too, editing out the curse words. Damn. I mean, she's got a team for sure.
What the f is wrong with you? None of my had to go anywhere. And let me just sit here and say this. The only reason why I replied to the clip, because it don't be nothing against the Shade Room, the blog pages or nothing when they post about something that's trending. You could post about whatever's trending. I don't be mad about that. But for him to put his own input on something speaking live, okay, now streamer, now I'm going to respond to you, little bitch. Still going.
Like the rapper is saying, yo, you know this bitch?
He's yelling at a screen.
They're asking me up.
20 minutes straight just yapping. I just, community ball this, community ball that. Akademiks. Look up. When are you going to do that? So go back to what I'm saying. I only really responded because you're putting your opinion on something. And if you really watch the 6 figures a month, I said a year. But my homegirl said what she said. So at that point,
she's still tied up on that. I mean, that's not the point. The question is, Did you fuck Trippie Redd or not? That's all we want to know. You're saying no, but there's an NDA, so we know that you can't really say as much as you want. So the fact that you're even saying no means that it has to be the opposite. Otherwise, it'd be a violation of the NDA.
Point. I'm telling her, stand on what you said. Like, she's standing on the shit that she's saying. You who make that, why the fuck are you so concerned? What the fuck? And then I hate how niggas acting like I just get flown out and trips. When the fuck is the thing? He said go on Discord.
Like, I ain't gonna call Trippie a simp. Trippie just got that much money. So him dropping 20 bands, yo.
He said go on Discord.
Let's do 40 for the villa.
I'm not hearing it. Little bitch is going.
All right, so this stream, I don't really think there's anything of credence in here, but what we will do is she actually is threatening to sue Akademiks. So let's get into that video here.
Never was a, here's a disclaimer. I never had to have sex for money. Never was an escort. Never had sex with Trippie. I'm just putting it out there. Please don't believe everything that you see on the internet or that you hear. Okay? And since Livingston Allen went on the internet and told you and tried to read you guys our messages, I never thought that he was trying to give me a number for money. I never wanted money from him. I knew he was asking for my phone number. I just didn't want to give it to him.
Man, don't explain yourself to let me handle this butterball ass. Mr. Livingston Allen, aka DJ Akademiks, aka boy. Hey, you damn near my age. When you get on the internet, you go after a 20-year-old, you look like a straight. So I'm gonna let you know right now. It's one thing you call somebody a thot. It's one thing you call somebody a. It's one thing you call somebody mid. You can call somebody ugly. Somebody can handle all of that. I sit back, I watch people say the good and the bad. She can.
You know, nobody ever called her ugly, and this is just like, again, moving the goalposts here. She's saying she ain't fuck for money, but it didn't have to be a direct exchange of money. That's not what the claim is. The claim is you exchange the trip, the experience, for sexual favors.
I normally don't get involved. But what you're not going to do is get on this motherfucking internet and call Summyah an escort. Say that she slept with somebody that she didn't. That there, my boy, is the definition of defamation per se. Whether you said the word directly or you implied it. To say somebody that is transactionally doing favors like quid pro quo, transactionally, monetarily, transactionally having sexual favors for money. That is a textbook definition of defamation. And escorting is what you're trying to say that she did. And that's what you're trying to imply that she did. She's never done that. She's never done that in the past. She didn't do that, and she's not doing that in the future. So for you to get on the internet and say that.
Okay, but who is this bitch to know that? I mean, is this her mama? Who the fuck is this?
You're implying that she's an escort. You are defaming her character. Now, she sent you a letter, a cease and desist letter. She didn't have to go to ChatGPT. She's well educated. I know some of y'all internet people gonna be like, oh, she went and got her mama. No.
She didn't have to go to ChatGPT for a cease and desist. What, bro?
She didn't go get shit. The shit is all over the internet. So she didn't have to come get nothing. I'm speaking up on mine because who the hell else gonna speak up on? Just because a lot of y'all out here who ain't got parents.
Oh, so I guess this is her mama.
Somebody come from a good background. So I'm gonna get on this mother and I'm gonna address it. And this gonna be the last time that somebody gonna address anything. And then from then on, we gonna let lawyers do the talking. Since you don't know, since you want to run your mouth, you don't know what the hell you talking about. So defamation per se in the Commonwealth of Virginia, you do not have to even show that it caused damages because you accuse somebody of a crime, which escort, aka, because he said she was having sex for money.
Again, escorting isn't a crime. Prostitution is the crime. Escorting is trading the time and going on dates in exchange for money. And prostitution is the sexual favors for money. Now, Akademiks is claiming that she didn't get flown out for no reason and most likely got fucked by Trippie Redd or did some type of sexual favor, her or her friends. I think it would be more appropriate to say somebody fucked that nigga from your crew. And you know, that would be, I guess, more of a general assumption than to say Summyah did it directly. But there are videos of her booed up with Trippie Redd. So for her to say, oh, we didn't do nothing, you know, I think he could have been more specific in asking her the questions, but let's go.
You don't have to, she doesn't even have to prove that you caused damages. Just the context of the statement itself could have caused damages to her. And then everybody is reposting saying that she's an escort. DJ Akademiks called Summyah an escort. You need to shut the fuck up. You damn near my age. I've been watching you for the last 10, 12 years. I ain't never seen nothing positive about you, Livingston Allen. Don't you got multiple cases going on right now in Jersey? Don't try to indirectly try to threaten my daughter. You think you finna bully her? Nah, that ain't how this shit work. Anybody can come for me because you ain't got shit to come for me about. I don't give a fuck about none of this internet shit. See, this is what fuels and feeds you. Now let chat. Let me ask y'all this question, chat. You take DJ Akademiks, you remove the fame, you see this butterball ass bitch walking down the street, right? You remove the fame. You think some bitch is gonna try to holler at him? That's a negative. You take Summyah, remove the fame, remove her platform, Summyah walking down the street. You think some dudes are gonna try to holler at her? Yes.
I mean, that is a null and void point. We already know that women get attention and they have, you know, they're the gatekeepers of sex and sexual access. So that's just like saying, oh, you know, you take the fame away from Gabrielle Sidibe, you think somebody gonna holler at her? Yeah, some bum ass nigga is gonna holler at her. That don't mean that she, you know, is anything. And I'm not saying that Summyah is not anything, but it's just like, bro, to make a point that, oh, you know, you wouldn't get attention if you weren't famous, but Summyah would. Well, no shit. I mean, she's a light-skinned bitch in the hood with a whole bunch of dark-skinned niggas. Of course she's gonna get hit on.
Because she's attractive. DJ Akademiks, you and your little punk ass friends who don't even want to reveal themselves, want to call Summyah a 7 or 8. That's your opinion. That's cool. But it's better than being a -10. That's what the fuck you is. I would rather be a 7 than a -10.
-10. No,
tell me, answer me this question, Livingston. Why do your braids look like individual strands of hair? You need to let it go, my boy. Let it go. I don't even remember the last time I seen you with a hat off. Is it because you hiding or receding the hairline? You want to sit up there and you want to go after Summyah, a 20-year-old girl that's in the content creating world because of the industry you came up in? Hurt people. You projecting, you trying to project your insecurities onto Summyah because that's the lifestyle that you feel for other bitches. That don't mean Summyah's doing that. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm not saying that there aren't women out here doing it because they damn sure are. That doesn't mean that every woman is doing it. Mm-hmm. Because
most of the hoes on social media who are getting flued out are doing it. Come on, bruh.
You want to sit up there and drop 80 bands on people to fly because you talking about you trying to crack? Everybody ain't doing that, Livingston.
I don't even know what he look like standing up. He built like SpongeBob. Like I don't even know why we even keep going back and forth with him. But at the end of the day, I don't like how he tried to discredit Stream University because at the end of the day, a lot of people did benefit from that.
Why you do my boy Tyson not like that with his Streamer University? Like you downplaying this shit. Man, that shit was record breaking. It changed a lot of people's lives. And you sitting up there trying to downplay just shows the type of bitch ass hater that you is. That's all you know how to do is get on the line. You just trying to hate. That's all you know how to do. You sit your fat ass in front of your computer. Yes, I said that. Just like you try to tell somebody, oh, I didn't say nothing about you calling me fat. She can call you fat. That's her opinion. Just like you can call her fat. You can call her whatever you want to. That's opinionated. But when you start to say that somebody is a prostitute or an escort, that's an actionable offense. If it's an actionable offense, that can be turned into defamation if the person did not do the actionable offense. I can't say, hey, oh, well, DJ Akademiks, I think that he is a murderer if DJ Akademiks never murdered anybody. That's not an opinion. That's a statement of fact of an actionable offense. So I need you to learn the definition, and I need you to be able to differentiate between both. At the end of the day, Summyah's 20. She is a content creator. She navigates just like the rest of the content world. They all link up. They do streams with each other. They be chilling. Just because somebody flies, private jets don't even cost that much money, my boy. They don't even cost that much money no more.
Okay, private jets don't cost this much money. I mean, Summyah, your mom kind of sounds slow to say a private jet don't cost that much money. Stop it.
Everybody's doing it. jet between 10 to 15 racks. If you going from here to Miami or there to Turks or to Puerto Rico, it don't cost that much money. You talking about 60 to 80 racks. I don't know what you got going on, but it don't even cost that much money. But that ain't no different than me saying, hey, I'm having a party tonight. It's my birthday. I'm finna invite everybody. All y'all come through. You bring your friends. The drinks is on me. The food is on me. Everything is on me. Y'all just come and have a good time. So that mean motherfuckers is escort? That's because that's the shit you did. That's the shit you grew up in. That's the shit that you're around. Everybody ain't grow up like that. Everybody ain't doing that. Fuck, boy. So.
Damn, her mom is so fucking ghetto, bro. Oh my God.
I'm gonna digress. Like I said, this is gonna be the last time that Summyah addresses this publicly. She is not an escort. She never's been an escort. She will never be an escort. She does not have sex for money. She's not in an escort culture. It's motherfuckers like you who cultivate that type of environment for women. You're the problem. You're the problem because your dumb fat ass out here tricking on women. You're a trick. You want to call her a hoe or an escort or whatever it is you want to call it, but you're a trick. Because
and don't wait, hold on, Mom. Don't ever compare me to Selena Powell. Ever. That's not a woman. Sorry. Like, I don't even degrade women, but that is not, like, you can't put me and her in the same sentence. You cannot. Please don't ever do that again. I don't want her.
Powell, I'm not even finna say what I want to say because I got a lot to lose. I'm gonna just leave that right there. But you in the same boat, dumbass bitch. Oh, thought about ass bitch. You gonna sit up there and say that she went somewhere to get fucked because that's what you do? Once again, shut the fuck up. You can give out all your opinions. I don't give a fuck. You can say what you want to say about me, because guess what? I ain't gonna lose no sleep. I'm gonna sleep like a baby. Because this internet shit don't faze me. I don't give a fuck about none of this.
All right, I can't listen to this ratchet bitch no more. Y'all get the point, though. Y'all get the point, man. I mean, did smash Trippie Redd or not? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section below. I'm kind of, because she got so defensive. I mean, I don't know, bringing the mama on stream. I'm leaning towards she did, and she is absolutely like shocked and taken aback that this was kind of blown up back in her face when she saw other girls being able to get flued out and it not becoming a big thing like it is now. But this conversation is gonna feed niggas for a week or two. So buckle up. We're just getting started. But yeah, I'm leaning toward, yes, she did something with him. I'm not going to go as far as to say she fucked the nigga, but some type of sexual favor was exchanged. Either it was her or one of her friends. I just don't see Trippie Redd, the wicked satanic rapper who fucked Coi Leray and had a baby with her and left her damn near the same day that she even announced her pregnancy. You're not going to convince me that he didn't do something. Then he online talking about some hashtag NDA. Yeah, I'm not going for it. I think she definitely did something with him, and that's why there's something under the covers that they're trying to keep covered up. But you already know what it is, man. It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. See your relationship request to the email down below with a screenshot of your CashApp so no paying on time, man. Y'all already be in my freaking name with the BS. You already know. Reclaim your throne.
Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.